week, the House considered putting additional funding for the developmentally disabled toward pay raises for caregivers. What happened with that?
You know, it was a good amendment to the bill that basically leverages additional federal money that should bring approximately $40 million more into the state to help meet the needs, the unmet needs at this point in time for our developmentally disabled population. For a good number of those folks will be helped considerably by this new federal leveraging of money. The amendment was basically, it was a Charles Ross and my amendment, and it said, of that $40 million, maybe we need to put our money where our mouth is and offer some of our community residential care providers, who frankly are the whole reason why we're able to downsize the institutions in this state and have folks with developmental disabilities live in our community. All the amendment said is, let's give them a $1 raise. It was a simple $1 raise, and it was approximately $10 million of the $40 million that we would be leveraging. And we thought it was just a great, very creative way to assure these folks and make a commitment to these folks that we understand that they are poorly paid and that we rely on them to take care of these folks that are very vulnerable in our communities. And we just thought it was the right thing to do. The budget writers have some consternation when they aren't in total control of a budget, and I get that. But to me, it was a nice way to make a commitment to these folks that I suspect we will make a commitment to them anyway as they step up to help us with our folks with developmental disabilities in the state.
What's happening with the legislation to help the Walla Walla Veterans Home?
Well, I think it's in the Senate right now, and it looks like it is moving, though, so I suspect we'll see it in the House fairly soon, and I'm encouraged by it. It's a great program and a great facility that will be built in Walla Walla on our Veterans Administration campus, and we're very hopeful that this will go through without any strings attached, and we'll be able to have this facility available not only for Washington veterans but also for Idaho and Oregon.
You voted on a lot of bills in the last week or so. How do you keep track of all of them, and what bills stand out to you the most?
Usually the bills that come through my committee are the ones that I'm the most passionate about, obviously, but we have some interesting bills going through. I've been here a long time, and I know that the House runs a lot more bills than the Senate, and frankly what will happen is a lot of these House bills will probably die in the Senate. They will not be introduced into committees, and if a bill doesn't have really good bipartisan support in this environment with the majority coalition in the Senate and the Democrats in control in the House and obviously the governor's mansion, it probably isn't going to go very far anyway. We're really trying to make an effort to make sure that bipartisan and well-supported legislation is what we get out of this place this year.